Hey, I'm going to read to you from Always See the River by Lynn. That's my son. This is based on his experience. Some poetic license has been taken, but it's his experience at University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences, UAMS. Cape and Kenny lifted a bracket, had their specialized hardwood measuring rulers held to the side of the building to hold the sheet metal in place without leaving a pencil mark behind. Cape starts to drill the pre-hole in for the bolt to hold it up, loses balance, and falls out the window space. As he slips down, thinking his harness will hold him up as it should, and he will just pull himself back up on the weight-carrying wire, the harness rips. Kenny let the material go and runs to grab Cape, but was nowhere close to being able to catch him. Cape is falling, spinning through the air for just one moment. He saw his daughter when she was just learning to walk. He saw his daughter when they were taking the trolley to the amusement park. He saw his daughter at the beach on vacation when he won a bit at the poker game. He saw his daughter when she was born. He saw his daughter when she was riding the bear ride again and again and again. He saw his daughter when they were picking up for their top-graded dog off a wheat farm as a puppy. He saw his daughter laughing, crying, reading, being his superintendent in training on salary on his job sites. Next, he saw a gate, clouds, an old Italian or Jewish-looking man started talking to him. I have to turn the page. Without opening his mouth, not within normal life frame. Would you like to go to heaven? At this point in medical records, he was dead. Cape didn't know who the guy was and said, "What do you fucking judge off? Fuck off. I don't have the time for your shit." This went on for a bit. Cape wakes up in a medical scanning machine with lights and noises. He can barely figure out what he's doing or where or why. He has nothing to say but cannot speak. He is not tired. He is not hungry. He has no fear, no doubt, no expression. He wakes up in a hospital bed with a goofy-looking football team practice playing high school graduates standing over him, looking surprised as a man who paid to see Cape's hand. "Get out of the way, bitch. I have stuff to do right now. I don't have time for your shit." He stands up and starts walking out towards the elevator. He is assaulted by a group of small and wimpy, lazy men, and they have a hard time stopping him from walking out. "Get away from me. I have stuff to do. I just want to leave." Sir, come with us, sir. We are helping you, sir." A woman taunts as the men slug him in the head and attempt to strangle him. His hands and feet pinned down after this half-hour bout and being strapped in a plastic harness thrown around him like a lasso. He is strapped down to the bed and prodded with medical equipment. "Let me go. Let me out. Get out of here. What are you doing? Get away from me." He has tubes shoved down his throat and tubes shoved all over inside his body out of spite for his trying to walk out and use the elevator to leave. He's imprisoned for days and fed pudding and water for days. A female medical doctor told him he didn't have to have any food because they were going to pump just enough nutrients into his system through the pipes. He was strapped down and encapsulated, imprisoned in this place for no reason. He had done no wrong, had no wrong to be accused of. Days later, he was let go after extensive mistreatments, paperwork, and threats. He finally goes home, lost 30 pounds in a week of starvation. It didn't take long to realize there were certain things he could no longer hear. If the TV was on, he could hear there were noises, but he could not hear the words. When he heard people talking, the words were never clear, but he knew what they meant to say. A lot of the time he didn't know why they were saying what they were saying, when they were saying louder what they were not saying. What the words are started being noise that was hiding the sound he heard. His family was told he needs to see doctors for regular checkup processes. Every doctor had the same opinion. You should be dead. How are you not dead? Your ears look worse than anything I have ever seen. You need to go to a hearing specialist. That will be $400. He was sent to an ear hearing specialist, doctor. One after another of those ear doctors had the same advice to give. You should be dead. I looked at your ears, and I can't figure out how you can hear anything at all. I can't fix that. Maybe the other guy could do something, but I doubt it. I'll set you an appointment with the other ear doctor. That'll be $400, said an ex-military police officer doctor. You should be dead. I had a microwave test run on your ears, looked at it, and I can't figure out how you can hear anything at all. I can't fix that. Maybe the other guy could do something, but I doubt it. I'll set you up an appointment with the other ear doctor. That'll be $400, said a doctor originally from Southern Europe. You should be dead. I had a bone scan done on your ears, looked at it, and I can't figure out how you can hear anything at all. In fact, all the bones in your head, the way they are, I can't figure out how you aren't dead. I can't fix that. Maybe the other guy could do something, but I doubt it. I'll set you an appointment with the other ear doctor. That'll be $400, said a Catholic doctor. Your ears look like a deer run over by a concrete bulldozer. You'll have to go talk to my front desk girl to set up an appointment with the best ear scan machine ever built, Dr. Harmison said. Your appointment is in 6 months with the ear scan machine lady. That'll be $400, said the office desk girl. 6 months later, Kate goes to the ear scan machine appointment. There was a very professional-looking woman who studied hard and had a great reputation, which is how she got the job running this complex ear scan machine. She knows so much about that machine, she could build one. If she could put together a crew of 10 men with master-level skills in electronic work, sheet metal, electricians, mechanics, she would probably have to order the parts, but she could make the parts too if she had the money to do all that. For now, she's only as far as she is. It's taken a while, and she's seen people her age having health problems, so it may be too late to aspire that much, but it's not like she isn't going great financially. She makes 6 figures just doing this one little job. Someone has to take care of those kids, and she likes to do that. It's much more worth it to just make what she does, doing as little as she does, operating this machine, than it would be to, right, sir, right this way, sir. Lay down with your head on this machine right here. Thank you. I'll be right back. If you need to get out of the machine, press this button, but it will only take a few minutes. Please hold still. Run the whole crew and company like that. It would be so time-consuming. There is that company that made this one and those other ones in Texas, basically most of these things that exist, but they really don't make them anymore. I'm sure GM has the market saturated with these, and no way would I want to work for GM. That's not just my thing. Most of those skilled guys retired, and it's hard to find anyone that can do anything these days. There might not even be a market for them. Now I gotta just push this button. If he's here, he probably can't even hear me anyway, so I just won't tell him to stay still again. Man, that one old lady really flipped a bitch coming out of that machine the other day, screaming and going nuts. Almost half of them can't stay still at all, but this guy is calm. I don't get it. Are they trying to make a scene for attention? They're grown adults. They're not kids anymore. It's not like the thing is going to chop you up. It just spins around and zips electric currents around. He looks like he's been to prison. He probably got off some murder charge or something, killed his wife, went to prison and fought it, got away with it. Fucking TV shows get us all thinking a certain way. He's probably a good guy. Definitely married. I don't think anyone our age is not married, unless there's some kind of atheist polyandrous slut from California. Oh shit, look at his ears. They look like horse shit. His whole head looks like a chicken that got eaten by a goose. There's no way Dr. Harmonson is going to be able to do anything. They're going to just drag this guy through a process forever before he ever figures out his ears are fucked and there's nothing anyone can do about it. This guy is young, too. He's probably going to dump a bunch of time and money into it, getting all the treatments, or run out of money and give up, like a lot of people. I guess if he's poor, he probably couldn't get on Medicare, and there's no way that Medicaid will pay for any of this. Hell, he's halfway into a quarter of the process of getting fucked off for his co-payments and insurance money for doctors forever. Maybe at some point he will think something worked, not realize he's just used to living without ears. How sad. The guy must have been out just doing his job and got run over by an excavator. At least he probably has insurance at all. That's why I'm glad I got into this kind of work. Make probably more than this guy and not get run over by a tractor. Just stand here pushing the button pretty much. I don't know why I had to go through all that school and just push the button. I guess it's all part of the process. They're going to give me a test again and make sure I remember all of this stuff again any day now. I could be an ear doctor doing about 3 more years of school, but it would probably take longer for me because I just like to take my time and play tennis with Chrissy and babysit my kids a lot. It's not like I'm in a hurry. I could pay off that house we got by myself, really, if he left or ended up hooking up with one of those whores at his office. Mindy is probably a bit of a slut, but maybe she's too young for him, and we have a great marriage. Why would I think he is even going to do anything like that? He loves Jesus, as much as anyone who goes to church every Sunday. Man, this guy's whole head looks bad. I wouldn't doubt he can't hear anything. I will have to maybe say it at the top volume voice. Okay, sir, you did a great job. Now please go back to the front desk. Why is he looking at me like that? You pervert. I'm married, and there's no way you could ever date me. You're not even good looking. And she shuts the door. Kate walks back to the elevator and goes back up to the front desk. Okay, we will schedule you to come back and talk to Dr. Harmonson in 6 weeks. That'll be $400. 6 weeks later, Kate goes to his appointment. You should be dead. I looked at your bone scan, and I can't figure out how you can hear anything at all. I can't fix that. Maybe you can go to the brain scan place so I can look at that, but you're fucked. Maybe over time it will heal up. I'll set you an appointment with this brain scan place. Go see the front desk. You will have an appointment in 3 weeks at the brain scan place. That'll be $400. The brain scan place wanted $100 before he had to sit in the waiting room, and he was the first one in. Hey, take your shoes off and put everything in your pocket into this box. God damn, this dude has a lot of cash on him. How much is that? Like $2K? Maybe this guy's a secret shopper or something, and they're trying to see if I would take some of it. This thing is a bit of a trippy noise-making thing. Most people get scared of it, or it is loud and irritating to be in. But you're probably used to these kinds of things by now. And you probably can't hear anything. If you want to get out to use the bathroom or anything, press this button. But the front desk lady's going to charge you $100 again for being a pain in the ass. Lay down on this and stay still. The brain scan technician goes behind the wall. Hold still. That machine was probably built in the 80s. It is a honker of a beast. There really isn't a market for them, so they don't make any more, but GM always has something to do. Yeah, but it's the best, and really the only one in this state. There may be 2 in each state, and these are the only ones, but technology really hasn't gotten all that much better for what these do. Make some electric beams shoot through your head and take a picture. They upgraded it about 20 years ago to send information through the internet easier. The machine runs for a good half hour making noises. Lots of high-pitched different noises. The operator lets me out and says, "You should be dead. I looked at your whole brain and I can't figure out how you can hear anything at all. I can't believe you are operational at all. No doctor can fix that." The ear doctor said maybe I could hear better if I get one of those really big hearing aid things. Nah, man. I'm 1 year from being a doctor. I pretty much know all about this stuff. Those big ones aren't going to do anything for you because you are so fucked up that there is no way anything that has been invented will make a difference. But they sure will charge you about $10K for it. You can call your ear doctor and make an appointment, but you're really just going to have to get used to it. Maybe you'll heal up over time. 6 months later, Kate goes to his ear doctor appointment. "You should be dead. I looked at that brain scan on your ears, and I can't figure out how you can hear anything at all. Your whole brain is fucked up. Are you not having speech problems or anything else? I can't fix that. And I'm the best ear doctor in the world. Maybe there's some machine that could do something, but I doubt it. The best you can do is go and see if you can get a hearing aid, but what you have going on is beyond a hearing aid. That you can hear anything is a miracle. Maybe you'll adjust or heal up more, but you probably should get used to being deaf. Go to talk to the front desk girl," said the best ear doctor in the world. "I don't need any hearing aid or anything?" "Well, a hearing aid might help do something, but you're so fucked up it's not going to help you. Your insurance won't pay for it. Insurance finds some way not to pay for anything." I go out and see the front desk girl. "That'll be $400.